What's up, fellow slayers? Just got back from Hayward, Wisconsin, where me, Mac, and my dad targeted some gamefish, walleye, northern pike, and musky. We used a gold google-eye jig and a impulse paddle tail, which did most of the damage for us. And let's cut to the action so you guys can learn how we targeted these awesome gamefish.
He's right on the edge there of that break. Oh! Oh, you're filming. Oh! There we go, folks. A little snot rocket for a few to start the day. Just another little beauty. Got one on again. Just lost one like a second ago. Let's see what this one is here. Come on, stay pinned. That walleye. Walleye. This one. Get him in the net. There we go. Right in. On the slip bobber with a leech. Just lost one 5 seconds ago. This one being a walleye makes me think that one was probably a walleye too, so I'll give you guys a look at him. There he is. This cold front fish can be kind of hard to target. They don't bite as hard, but I mean today, if they're chewing, they're chewing, but some of the bites can be far in between. But yeah, this is a nice stocky, maybe 17 incher. I saw him eat it. Only like a foot under the surface. He's skinny if he's longer than 32. Oh. Oh, I got wet.
That's 35.
I got wet.
That's 35.
Oh, he almost jumped out of the net there. Whoo, baby. I saw that one bit about a foot under the surface in about, I don't know, 8 feet of water. Just on a weed edge on this little island. This 31, I'm thinking. 32 and a half. 32 and a half. Here's folks, 32 and a half incher. All three today have been between 30 and 37 about. It's a nice thick one though. He's got a little scarring on him. Nice barred fish. Off he goes.
So here's a little demonstration on kind of the pattern that we were targeting these fish in. Early in the spring, a lot of these game fish, walleyes and musky and northern, are up in the shallows in their spawning grounds, usually near sandy and gravel shorelines. They'll usually spawn up in 2 to 4 feet of water. And then after they're done with the spawn, maybe in later spring, late May, early June, kind of when we were fishing for them, they'll move out to the deeper weed edge, maybe in 8 to 10 feet, where we found most of our fish. You were looking for green cabbage weeds was usually the best spot to target them. And so in the middle of the day, sometimes they tended to move up into the thick cover, but you could most of the time bank on them being right on the edges and then casting parallel to the weed edge with your jig and plastic or leech under a slip bobber would usually get these guys to bite. And then later in the summer, these fish will move out to deeper structures. You can see here mid-lake humps that maybe top out to 20 feet in your deeper water lakes, maybe 10 feet in your shallower water lakes. Muskies usually tend to stick on those shallow weed edges a little later than the walleyes do. The walleyes will move out maybe middle of June. The muskies might stay in the weed edge on 8 to 10 feet through July, maybe even throughout the whole year. But you also find them in those deep water structures as well.
He's giving me up $2 today now. Oh yeah. Musky. He's going into the bulrush.
Here he goes.
Into the net. It's a good battle there. Caught this ski right off the bulrush. Pencil reeds, whatever you want to call them. I actually thought I had a pencil reed for a second, but it turned out to be a moving pencil reed, and it was a nice little greenback musky. Doubled up on some massive gators. Big slime jacks. This, folks, is what you're looking for. Oh, I turned it off. Oh, what you're looking for, folks, the green weed. That's where the fish are in the spring. They love hanging in the green weed.
Might have saved them. Watch his release on this big set. Oh, there it goes. Well, just got the slip bobber out. That's a walleye gator. Nice walleye. Oh, it just snapped me off.
Oh.
That was another nice, probably mid-20s walleye.
Got a bobber going under.
Got the bobber going down. It's under the boat, though. The bobber's over there.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, looks like a sewer trout. I think we got a sewer trout. Oh, it's a sewer trout.
Whip him.
Look at that sewer trout. Now that is what you come to Hayward, Wisconsin for, right there. Nice sewer trout. Important. My gloves stuck to his sandpaper teeth. Now it's important. Get these fish back. They're very delicate. Very delicate fish here. There he goes. Perfect release for the sewer trout. Pike like this swings and misses up here. It's gonna snap you right off.
Yeah.
But it's important to use the fluorocarbon leader. Fishing with fluorocarbon today, folks. Fish it. It's pretty clear water here. They can see if you're using braid right down to the knot. It'd be pretty important to use the either mono or fluorocarbon.
More of a walleye tip, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's more walleye tip. Pike usually bite a lot of different stuff, but this is just a beautiful fish right
You
here.
could have a rope down there. Pike would probably still eat it.
Yeah, that's sure.
You didn't get sharked.
Down to the depths.
Musky on.
Ski on, folks.
That was maybe 30,
Yeah.
29, 28.
This all of a sudden like I hit a weed.
Yeah. Got him in the net.
That's a big small. Huge smallmouth.
Huge small.
That's the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught. Oh my god, that thing's a football, dude. That's a football. Oh my god. Look at that thing.
That's big.
Oh, it
Oh,
just,
did you spit up a shad?
yeah, he just spit out a bluegill or something there. Looks like. Oh, he is giving me that fight of a
Oh, I
lifetime.
spit up another one.
Holy. What a smallmouth. Holy cow. Yeah, folks. Yeah, not the biggest one ever, but
It's a decent one.
really good one. A football. There he is. Big fat belly. Look at that. Hayward smallmouth. Right on.
Thank you for watching our video. We didn't get time to shoot an outro out on the lake, so I'll kind of recap our weekend here. We did most of our fishing this week in shallow weeds, 8 to 10 feet of water, weed edges, Green cabbage was the best for us. We used 2 different presentations mainly. Jig and plastic with a gold jig head was the best for us, a Google Eye, and any paddle tail plastic worked well for us, the best being the Impulse paddle tail in the chartreuse color. The other presentation that worked for us was a leech under a slip bobber, set about 2 feet off the bottom, right on the weed edge. That was more of a walleye target compared to the plastics, which caught more musky and northern. But this was part 1 of the video, so stay tuned for part 2. Should be out shortly. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and slay on.